So, you might be looking at the timer on this episode and wondering what the hell is up. There was a mistake during filming. Somewhere after about a third of the way through recording, OBS crashed and did not tell me. And I am missing a good deal of footage, not helped by the fact that a lot of what I was recording was just short snippets. So, I've had to assemble a little bit of footage post-hoc and just kind of recreate. Yeah. This is what I got. Sorry for the inconvenience. It was all thrown together at the last minute, as this thing usually is. Hello everyone, welcome back to Regrowth. The exciting times continue because after all the work of the last episode, we have the materials, specifically the mushroom, and brown or red will work. We have all the materials we need to make a rune of earth. I could have sworn... I forgot the smooth stone. A rune of earth. This is a very professional Let's Play. And I believe this will actually give us 2 runes of earth. And we can use these for a bunch of things. This Rod of the Lands is actually somewhat tempting because it will allow us to spend a teeny tiny bit of mana to get a block of dirt. But I'm not sure if that would actually be a good trade, because we can also use one of these runes of earth to make earth seeds, which will also give us the means of creating tons of dirt, as well as, with some other elements, tons of sand and cobble and clay. We're finally reaching the end of scarcity. Never again will I have to go down and quarry out stone. And I can finally start building paths and outbuildings and everything else to pretty up this area. Also, on the docket for today, we have the beginnings of industry. Now that we have gone to hell, we have everything we need to start building a crucible furnace. A crucible furnace will allow us to do some basic processing of materials. Mostly it allows us to melt things down to use with these mariculture vats. But, most prominently, it allows us to make seared stone. Yes, the seared brick. There is no recipe for grout, which is the normal way to get this stuff. Instead, you have to make seared stone by melting down cobble in a crucible furnace. So, once we get these crucible furnaces built, we will have the beginnings of Tinker's Construct Tier 2. We'll finally be able to make proper metal tools, not just semi-cheaty mana steel ones. We'll be able to go into the nether, dig up the tier of ores that we can get, come back, upgrade our tool, and just walk our way up to having cobalt tools. Exciting stuff. Maybe I should get pumps before I start using this many sprinklers. Bad news is pumps require redstone. These wooden engines, however, don't, even though they need pistons, because in this pack, pistons don't use redstone, they just use levers. That's a little fun thing that you might have missed. And now it is time for a crafting montage. Fire Rune. Fire Seeds. Rune of Water. Water Seeds. Obsidian Seeds. Rune of mana, eggs, vanilla-style chicken farm, improved underground lighting system, Rune of air, air seeds, right, garish decorations, garden trowel. Garden trowel that the quest actually wanted. Flower pots. I don't know. It's for a quest. Okay, that actually is really pretty. I think I'll keep that. Gold essence quest. Gold seeds. Nether essence quest. Nether seeds. Aluminum essence quest. Blaze essence quest. Vertical farming. Blaze seeds.
By your powers combined, I am
the strong infusion stone. And that's the end of all that garbage. Thankfully, the only bits of the montage that were missing were the blaze seeds and the finale there. But there was quite a bit that I recorded after that. Namely, the construction of this system over here. The crucible furnace is made mostly out of burnt bricks made in these vats, which I didn't have hooked up to piping before. But you simply plunk bricks into there, and it slowly processes them into burnt bricks. You use those to make construction blocks to make the crucible furnace. Now the system I set up for this has a lava tank at the bottom, which allows the crucible to suck up fuel into it, and so long as it does that, it will remain at 1500 degrees Celsius. We keep it supplied through this chest here, which contains just a bunch of Essence of Fire and has a super crafting frame on top. That's right, I found another use for these things. The recipe it's using is simply a bucket in the center with 4 Essence of Fire on the side, which gives us a bucket of lava. You right-click on that, you get a bucket of lava. You can use it for whatever you like. The rest of the episode consisted of me talking about the mechanics of how these ingot casters work and setting up the piping for here. Buildcraft pipes are your very first pipe that you get in this pack. They are very simple and they are a little bit finicky. For example, you require wooden pipes to extract from machines and golden or cobblestone pipes to move materials about. And they require these redstone engines or later on autarkic gates to power them. And that was it. They're just finicky and they aren't as good as the mechanism pipes we will get later. Finally, we assembled ourselves some cobblestone, and I showed you that by melting it down in these crucible furnaces and piping it out into these ingot casters, which here is sitting on top of a hopper, it will gradually melt it down into seared stone, and it will give you seared bricks, which I then... Yeah, that was the end of the episode because I did not have this lovely little beast assembled by the start of the next, and that will be where that episode picks off. So, apologies again for the technical difficulties. I would go back and re-record a more thorough thing, but I only realized that this happened mid-editing, and I'm already a couple hours late getting the upload going. So I hope you all have a good evening. Goodbye for now.